What we gonna do right now is go back, way back.
Give me your friend.
Baby.
What's up? I thought you was gonna start hanging out with the big girls again. What is all this trash?
Fat girl don't make you leave. Fat girl just shake it, don't break. Big girl, let me see you do a thing. Let go, let me see you touch the ground. Shake it out, take it off, back down. Drop me in the house, burn it all back. Work it, work it, work it, work it, work it.
I'm serious. Where you are, not ever. Oh, not the Britney Spears. Hey, how you doing? But I ain't the little leprechaun. Girl, your knees are so up. You look a mess. All about the big girls. What about the big girls?
Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, work it, work it, work. Big girl, you done suck all the fat off your ass.
Yo ass, where's the big girls? I like them big girls. 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 Yo, what up? This your boy, Uncle Luke. Welcome to the Friday edition of The Luke Show. Thank God it's Friday and I just got paid. Thank God it's Friday and I just got paid. Going across the water to the east side. I'm going to go across the west side because it's Friday and I just got paid. I'm looking for a beautiful lady to spend my Friday. I ain't asking for no ties in this place. Yo, welcome to another edition of yours truly, Uncle Luke, the Luke Show. I am so happy to be here. My God, it is so beautiful. Yo, we are taping this thing tonight, and we're broadcasting it all day Friday, and it's live. You know, we do the Luke Show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, getting you ready for the weekend. Baby, gotta have a weekend. Gotta have a freaking weekend. I love it. You need the weekend in your life. You need the weekend in your life, because without the weekend, I mean, I thought old Trumpy was Trumpy did say he was gonna cut the days down where we can actually, it'll be actually 3 days a week where people will work, and then they'll be off for like 4 days. In 7 days, maybe he'll just get rid of a couple of days. Knowing him, he might just try to get rid of Sunday. I mean, shit, 50-year loans, 50-year mortgage loans. I mean, that's enough right there in itself. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I like to welcome you guys to the Uncle Luke podcast. We're here. We're just going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to talk some trash. We're going to get it in, get y'all Friday off to a great blast. I love it. I like the fact that you guys came in here. Did you all see me on CBS? Did you see me on CBS Sports? I mean, hey, look, let me just say this, right? I was on fucking CBS Sports, and I'm so locked in to high school football coaching that I just totally forgot. It was so bad that I had to, real talk, I had to set an alarm. I had to set an alarm for myself to remind me that I needed to do that broadcast. But normally I would get myself nice and prepped up and looking nice and decent, nice hat on, Luke record hat, you know, with the merch and all that, man. That alarm went off. I was in the middle of practice. I had the wrong kind of brand hat on. I had to take that brand hat off, put another one on, had a hoodie, had my whistle around my neck. I'm looking crazy. I ain't got a haircut or none of that. And I'm just looking like I'm a straight baser out there in the middle of the field. And I did the show, but it was fun. It was fun. Every now and then you need to look like that. You don't need to look like this. See that, ladies? Fresh cut, looking real clean. It's clean, no Beijing, unclean, no Beijing. But you know, you gotta do that every now and then. But shouts out to everybody that's in the chat. If you're in the chat, you can always come up over there. If you want to talk in the chat, go to my Facebook page. That's Uncle Luke. Uncle Luke Facebook page. You can also go to my YouTube page, and you can say some beautiful things like this young lady here says in my YouTube page. You can go over there, Uncle Luke TV on YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe over there, and hang out some beautiful things over there. There's a lot of content over there. I'm putting more content up each and every day over there on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is the dopest channel ever. And just imagine when I put all the rest of this content up, content like this. I'm going to put up content like this.
Fine ladies in the club and they working it. Say pop, pop, pop that pussy, baby.
Got my man Tupac in the motherfucking house. Yo, me, Luke, and this Hennessy and Coke. And the Moet. It's 4 niggas up in here. In the fucking Moet.
Content like that. Because I got it all. I even got content when DJ Khaled was a booster selling bootleg phones. I got all that shit. I got it in the archives. Yours truly, Uncle Luke, but welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. It's Friday. We're going to have us a good time. I hope you guys are prepared for the weekend. It's a big weekend. It is a big fucking weekend. It is a big weekend for football, especially for the University of Miami. It is a big weekend for football at the University of Miami. And listen, we play North Carolina State. Hometown quarterback comes to town. CJ, he's coming to town. He's coming to knock us out of the playoff. That's his business. He wasn't recruited early by Miami. got a little chip on his shoulder. Was coming to town, knocking our ass out. He attended the Louisville game to watch his homeboy JoJo play. He got an opportunity to be able to scout us and look at how we play and what we do and how we do. He got an up close and personal look at us. Most players in college football don't normally get that opportunity where they'll be able to go and actually look at another team. He wasn't there like really scouting. He was there, to support his homeboy in the game. But at the end of the day, he got a chance to look at what we do and how we do it and what was successful from the other team and what wasn't successful. So he got an up close personal look at it and the vibes of the stadium. So CJ coming up in here. CJ coming, CJ coming, CJ coming, CJ coming, CJ coming. But CJ, we're going to knock you off. I'm sorry, brother. I love you. Miami Gardens kid. I love you. We're going to knock you off. We got to knock you off. You stand in the way of us doing the right thing. Shouts out to Mario Cristobal. He got his team in a position to be able to make the college playoffs because the way it looks, just think about it. There might be a situation, a scenario where Duke goes to the ACC championship with 4 losses, and Duke win the ACC championship with 4 losses, and nobody from the ACC get in. Miami gets an at-large bid. Only thing Miami has to do is win out. Mario, you can't fuck it up. You cannot fuck it up. You got fucking 9 lives, Mario. You cannot fuck this up. And I am going to break it down as to what Miami needs to do. Miami needs to do the following on offense. You got to open the motherfucker up. Shannon Dawson, you got to get creative. You can't run them same 8 plays that you've been running every week, week after week after week. And then a few trick plays like you ran last week because everybody know what you're going to do. We cannot come out and go into a whole half of football and only score 7 points like we did versus 2 sorry-ass teams. Can't do it. And the reason why is because this man for the committee, he basically said it.
Miami is the highest-ranked team out of the ACC, and the ACC is a chaotic situation potentially, depending on how these last few weeks play out. It seems as if maybe there was a bit of a course correction on the ranking of the Hurricanes. I know a couple of teams lost, but you also have some head-to-head components to evaluate there. What was the discussion like on Miami?
Yeah, I mean, Miami, I think, Reese, you said it, we had some teams lose. And again, the conversation with Miami has been, about their consistency especially on offense. They've been really, really good, on defense. Obviously, the head-to-head with Notre Dame comes up, and so a lot of conversation about Notre Dame, 7 straight, better defensively than what they were at the beginning of the year. So all of those things played into it. We've got great respect for Miami. When you think about the eye test, they're really talented, both sides of the ball. Just need to be a little bit more consistent on the offense.
You heard what the man said. You heard what the man said. I stopped it right there. You heard what he said. Miami has to be more consistent on the offense. So he basically said, Mario, you, Mirabal, Shannon Dawson, you need to be consistent on offense. You can't be sputtering against these sorry-ass fucking teams. You got to be explosive, because if you are not explosive, even if you win out and you make this argument about Notre Dame and you're squeaking in there with your motherfucking sorry-ass offense, we're going to Florida State you. Because remember, Florida State won all of their games, but they lost their quarterback. And the committee said, we ain't putting that shit in here. You ain't coming limping up in here wearing no fucking wing tee in our goddamn bowl game, in our playoffs. So basically, this man has just said, putting Mario on notice. You're now on notice Don't come and try to fucking make a case because we told you. We're telling you now, get your fucking offense together. Get your offense together, you get in. Win and have your offense do what it needs to do, be explosive. Tell your coordinator he needs to open up the fucking playbook. Fuck all this run between the A gap all day and try and run outside and fuck that. Stretch the goddamn field. Other than that, your ass gonna be sitting home. We're gonna bring Notre Dame in. That's what the committee, it ain't me. It's what's said. So again, big game this weekend at the Rock. We're gonna pull it out. I have all the faith in the world that we could win all these games. I know for some reason just keep telling me it's gonna come down to Pittsburgh. And I'm gonna have to take a trip to Pittsburgh. I'm gonna have to go sit my ass up in that cold ass weather. Oh my God, it's gonna be like, by the time we play Pittsburgh, it is gonna be fucking 10 degrees. It's gonna be some real fish out of fucking water. It's gonna be some fish out of fucking water. We're gonna be sitting up in that motherfucker. Oh my God, that's not gonna be good. It is not. What's up, Steve? It is not gonna be good. But something keep telling me because Fredo Roberts, former tight end for the University of Miami, he coaches over at the Pittsburgh Steelers. He keep telling me, Luke, are you going to come to a Pittsburgh game? Coach Mike Tomlin, Coach Mike T wants you to come to the game, man. He wants you to come show you some love and all that. I know Mike T. That would be the perfect weekend because Miami plays on Saturday, then you guys play on Sunday. But I really don't want to go. I don't want to go. I fucking don't want to go. I'm telling you, I really do not want to go sit in that cold. But I know my bougie ass will not be sitting in the fucking snow under no circumstance. I don't even walk across that lake. Have you ever seen Pittsburgh, that stadium? It sits, all them stadiums up there sit on a fucking lake. And that shit be blowing across that lake. And you be like, oh my God. Now I got all the coats and shit for it. But I listen, man. I should have took my ass up there when it was warm to go see Coach Mike T at the Pittsburgh Steelers early. Him and Fredo Roberts. But I just know that's going to be the game. That's going to tell it all. We're going to beat all the rest of these teams, and we're going to get down there to Pittsburgh, and God damn it, man. Mario, message to you. And I'm going to leave this shit alone. Don't fuck it up. You got one job to do. Not fuck it up. There's nobody going to save you. Don't fuck it up. Speaking of fuck ups, I wanted to do this show, and I'm going to dedicate this entire show to the black on black crime in the spotlight of the media. I mean, listen, man. I woke up this morning and I was thinking about this shit, man. I was like, you know what? I remember putting out a fire with Mike Epps and Shannon Sharpe where it was very heated and it was getting ready to get into some serious shit. Because most people think Mike Epps is like a comedian. Mike Epps is a real street dude. And so I had to get on Instagram and say, look, guys, chill the fuck out. And I'm here to say this right now. As the uncle, as the elder statesman of all of y'all, chill the fuck out. You guys are setting a bad example. All y'all are setting a bad example of black men and black women. I mean, let's look at it. Shit, we started off with fucking Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. You thought that was cute? That wasn't cute at all. I'm glad them guys kind of got past that, but it has never been a real, at least I haven't seen it. It's a real man-to-man come together, shake hands, and be like, yo, man, I'm sorry, publicly. I ain't see that shit. Which that shit needed to be. Then we fast forward to going on in Club Shay Shay, Katt Williams against everybody. I love Katt Williams. I love all these dudes. I love every one of these dudes. Then Katt Williams go out and he attack Steve Harvey, attack Wanda Smith, Cedric, the Entertainer, Kevin Hart, everybody. Katt Williams with everybody. Blew up the Shannon Sharpe show like it never been blew up before. Everybody started tuning in for the mess. How did that come across? Because again, let's keep in mind, I'm a guy who work with kids every day. I coach at a high school at the end of the day. I have a youth program for over 30 years where we have aftercare, we have kids in sports, we have girls, we have mentors, we have 500 volunteers, 150 volunteers and over 700 kids on a year-round basis. And we're consistently talking to them about loving each other, being friends with each other, stop with the hate, stop with the senseless bullshit, stop with the cat fights, because the hateration comes into the fights. That's what it does. If you work into these communities and you work in these schools, and you'll see majority of the fights that the girls are having with each other, they're not fighting over boys. And the boys fighting, they're not fighting over girls like back in the days. They're fighting over jealousy. They're fighting over jealousy. And so these brothers and sisters are on TV displaying this shit. And these are the people, these are multimillionaires pumped into your living room every day. And we're seeing this shit play right the fuck out before our eyes. And we're the main ones. Most of these guys are the main ones who are quick to criticize young black men in sports and entertainment when they do dumb shit. But what example are you setting? You set the example of hate is okay. You're setting that example. I mean, let people look at the Breakfast Club and get everything that they can get. And you know what you're going to go get over there. But if I go and look at a Club Shay, but I know what it is right now. If I go onto a platform and I want to hear what Katt Williams got to say, I want to hear what Mike Epps got to say. Like, it was a beautiful interview. You know this is live when I'm choking on myself. It was a beautiful interview. I'm looking at Mike Epps on the Breakfast Club. If you ain't saw it, go check it out. They asked Mike Epps some pointed questions, trying to get him to get caught up in some more controversy, because those are places that you subscribe to, but he handled it real well. Some way similar to me. Like, I'll go on a show like that. They're not going to bait me into feeding into the bullshit or the propaganda of talking about some other black person. It's not Vlad TV with a little Jewish guy pays off broke down black artists, but never put his own people on his show, or white people on his show talking about another white person. You see, that's what we've come to right now. That's what we people subscribe to. But who is it hurting? It's not hurting the adults. These motherfuckers are multi-millionaires. Katt Williams, Mike Epps, Shannon Sharpe, all these motherfuckers. Everybody is a fucking millionaire. Stephen A. Smith, millionaire. Will Smith, millionaire. Billionaire. Chris Rock, millionaire. Jemele Hill, millionaire. Cari Champion, millionaire. Jasmine Crockett, billionaire. LeBron James, billionaire. Ryan Clark, millionaire. RG3, millionaire. Cam Newton, millionaire. These are a list of black people who have been attacking each other publicly on TV. And y'all don't think little kids are looking at this shit? You got my good friend Stephen A. Smith. It's every week. You to stop, Stephen. You can stop this shit by not entertaining it. Don't feed into it, Steve, because we are men. We are fucking men. And when a man feeds into the bullshit, and when a man is feeding into something that he appears to be attacking another black woman, that's a fucking problem. I don't give a fuck whether Jasmine Crockett is a politician that you have a problem. You can't continue fucking, some things leave it alone. You're a sports guy. You want to be in the politics. Politics is not paying your fucking bills every day, boss. Do sports. This lady's out there fighting a good fucking fight. She's the only one that's got some cojones to fucking fight on behalf of the Democratic Party, which we need somebody to fight, but you want to get into a cat fight with her. Come on, Steve. Leave these women alone. Stick to the sports. Now I got to look at, you're fighting Jemele Hill and goddamn Cari Champion. Two women who are on ESPN who are no longer on ESPN. Why are you fighting them? Why are you going back and forth? Why does Cari Champion, if Cari Champion got on social media and said something about you, you know what? You don't have to respond. You don't. You don't have leave. Let me just say this on that shit right there. Steve, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna tell you something you don't even know. At one point, I wasn't fond of Stephen A. Smith. I said I did some choice tweets about him, that I had a problem with how he went after black players on a consistent basis and tore them down. And he didn't tear down white players. Now, fast forward to now, me and Stephen A. Smith is okay. How did me and Stephen A. Smith become okay? You know how me and Stephen A. Smith became okay? It was Jemele Hill. You didn't know that, Stephen. It was Jemele Hill that called me up. That's why I'm looking at this Jemele Hill break down everything that Steve said when it pertained to Cari Champion, and he invoked the Jemele Hill name. It was Jemele Hill that said to me, Luke, no, Steve is a good dude. This way back then now. He is a good dude. And she broke me down to the lowest term. No, he has helped so many black people, even myself, on that network. He has helped us in so many ways that it would never be, people would never know about it because it's never going to be written about. And he's a very good dude. That dude is a genuine dude. This is what Jemele Hill told me. She was checking me like, no, leave him alone. Like, I fuck with him. That's my brother. And then now fast forward right now, Jemele Hill and Cari Champion, these two women who I got to know and became cool with because I did some tweets about Stephen A. Smith. And now they into a fucking online cat fight. How does that look? It's not good. How does that look? And I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one that Cari Champion, Jemele Hill went after and say, man, no, he a cool brother. He a cool brother. He good people. Come on. We can't have that. Steve, Jemele Hill, Cari Champion, we can't have that. Because I have us on the ground, my brother, us on the ground. They sent me a video today with two football players fighting another kid in the fucking bathroom. Hey, what's it for? Ain't no money. No girls involved. It's because you guys are the people. You need to when you go online and you talk this shit, and we start talking about each other, you need to think 1 minute about these kids. The kids who look up to all y'all. The kids who I tell my kids, and our volunteers, I tell our kids in our program, you need to look at Stephen A. Smith, look at Jemele Hill, look at Cari Champion. Do you know Will Smith, Coach Luke? Yes, I know Will Smith. Yeah, I know Will Smith. I know Will Smith before he was a fucking actor. It was all of us that sat around the campfire in Chicago and we say, bruh, you bigger than rap. Will, you need to act. You need to be a fucking comedian or something. You're bigger than this. You need to inspire to do something, and we all cheer him on. For him to go up there and slap the shit out of fucking Chris Rock in the front of the world, where do the white people doing this at? Do y'all see white people doing this? Do you see other white people attacking other white people on TV? You don't see this. You see this bitch from used to be on Fox News attacking black women. You don't see these people attacking each other. They sitting there laughing at us. Let's go down to this. We got Will Smith fighting Chris Rock, slapping the shit out of him. The fucking biggest award show ever. We got that going on. We got Katt Williams against everybody. Cedric Entertainer, Kevin Hart, Wanda Smith, and all these people. So viewed by millions and millions of people, maybe 1 billion by now, on Club Shay Shay. Keep drinking, Katt. This is good shit. You know Katt gonna pop off. Katt, I need you, Katt. Katt. I need you to do a little bit better, Katt. I need you to take a moment when you're on these platforms and think about the kids. Think about the people who are looking up to you. It ain't just adults. These kids inspired to be Katt Williams. Mike Epps, big-time movie star. Big-time comedian. My good friend. I was in Indianapolis the other day. Mike called me. He was in Miami. I was in Indianapolis. How crazy that was. Mike said, Luke, go by the house, man. Went by the house. They got a historical house. His brother welcomed me in, and I went to the house, and they got all this memorabilia in this house. You know, it's like the original house that he lived in. And the whole block told me, Mike bought the whole block. Mike has the whole block. You know, Mike was really a street dude, Really? I could see it in him. So then I got Mike Epps and Shannon Sharpe ready to go fisticuffs. I had to step in real quick. Hey, yo, man. Y'all chill the fuck out. What are we doing? What are all these black people doing? Black women, black men. This is the first time ever, that this many black people have this large a platform in the entertainment business. Selling out big concerts, selling out movies, big multi-million-dollar movie guys going overseas, selling out major concerts in all different types of countries, all over the fucking world. Hosting major networks, being the highest paid, Stephen A. Smith, you the highest paid motherfucker on ESPN, black person. Never happened before. Some things we gotta just say, we gotta be like, we can't entertain that shit, or be a bigger person. Be a bigger person and don't entertain me. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, Mike and Shannon? What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all talking about seeing each other like y'all on some hood shit in public. So how do you tell these kids? How do we tell these kids to stop killing each other in the black community if y'all killing each other on TV? How do we do that? How do we do that, Stephen? How do we do that when you're fucking fighting Jemele Hill and Cari Champion? When you're fighting Jasmine Crockett? When you're in the King, get ready to have a goddamn fight at a basketball game. Oh, that's so big. Fuck that shit. I'm stepping up. You too, LeBron. I love you to death. You my guy. I fuck with you. Oh, we gonna step to this motherfucker here. Hey, man. And then, Stephen, you just keep egging it on. The fight that almost happened. So how do the kids supposed to look up to that? That's acceptable? If y'all do it, they feel like they can do it. And then when Coach Luke go to the school and be Coach Luke, and then them motherfuckers in there fighting and shit in the school, that's some Willie Lynchman shit. You know there's books. You do know there's historic black books that depict these things of us fighting and killing off each other and hating each other. This shit's by design. But why y'all ain't big enough to understand that? Why y'all ain't big enough to understand that? Before this broadcast ends, I'm gonna give you fuckers some goddamn books to read. And I hope some of y'all ass on here, because this ain't for clickbait. This is for educating. This is an educational moment right now, because I'm the elder statesman. Everybody could get mad at me because I'm telling you all to fucking stop it. I got two sisters on here hurt. And I got a grown man, Stephen, you egging it on, you entertaining it. You make enough money, put them on a fucking flight. I'll fly to wherever they're at. I'll get on the phone and say, hey, look, ladies, let's have a conversation because I love y'all to death. We're not going to do this in the public. I'm not going to be the guy that one week I'm fighting Jasmine Crockett, the next week I'm fighting Jemele Hill and Cari Champion, two brilliant women, two brilliant fucking women. I'm not going to be doing that. We're not going to do that. We're going to go sit down. If anything that we're going to put across this motherfucking shit is how black people can have a disagreement and how we can come together. And this is how you solve the issues, because our kids don't know how to solve the issue. They only solve the issues by gunplay. They only solve the issues by fight. That fucking crazy shit on TV where they throwing the liquor and pulling wigs out and all that shit, that's entertainment. But you people are real. Y'all are fucking real. Ryan Clark and RG3. I'm just going through the list of this shit. Ryan Clark, RG3, they going at it. RG3, you two, you say something about the young girl basketball player. This girl's 23 years old. You jump out there and say something, then Ryan Clark then jump on you. And you got the white wife? Really? Can you really say that you attack all races of women? Why are you doing it? Why the fuck are y'all doing it? And you got fucking Cam Newton and Ryan Clark going at it? What the fuck? I mean, let's be real. It's a long list of this shit. This shit been going on for a minute now. I woke up this morning thinking about this. Damn. I got my two sisters. I love them to death, man. Cari Champion, fucking Jemele Hill. I love them to death. And then I'm got Stephen A. Smith. You know, me and you cool because of Jemele Hill. And y'all fucking online fighting. And then I go back to the school and I'm looking at the little girls and I'm talking to the little girls and ladies, hi ladies, you know, hey look, you know, lady like, lady this, and my youth program with my kids. And it's not just me with youth programs, it's youth programs all across the country. If we're going to teach our kids how to be honorable and respectable and how to deal with differences without killing each other, our kids are killing each other, bruh. Our kids are killing each other. Do y'all fucking realize this shit? Our kids are actually killing each other off this senseless bullshit fights that they have. And you guys are displaying this shit on national TV. And the networks love it. Because I can tell you one goddamn thing. I don't see white people doing the same thing that y'all doing. I don't see it. At all. I don't fucking see it. Fuck Cameron and Chad Johnson. I'm like, when the fuck is this gonna stop? What the fuck are we doing? What are you guys doing? I really want to know. I really want to know. It is not the thing to do. It's not the thing to do when it comes to these kids. When you get ready to engage in that shit, you know what you need to do? When you get ready to engage in that shit, you know what you need to do? Think about the kids. Think about the kids. You want a book to read? Go read The New Jim Crow by Michael Alexander. Go read that. You want to learn what you're feeding into? You really want to learn what the fuck you're feeding into? Some books you could go read. Go read The Miseducation of the Negro by Carter G. Woodson. Book was written in 1933. Black people distrust themselves, compete against each other, negative beefs against each other. This book was wrote in 1933. Why are we still doing this as a people right now today? (1933). We were still fucking around with white water fountains and black water fountains and shit. Here's another one. Black skin, white mask. Book wrote in 1952. Go look at that. Go read that book. It talks about black self-hate. Violence turned inward. The philosophy of danger. This is what was taught to us as a people. So I am very upset with my brothers and sisters that's on TV that has these high platforms. That's why I love my brother Jay-Z. Jay-Z ain't gonna get on those social media if Jay-Z got a misunderstanding with you. I had a misunderstanding with Jay-Z. Jay-Z does the Super Bowl, right? And Jay-Z has Shakira and Jennifer Lopez perform here for the Super Bowl in Miami. I got on social media. I was 38 hot. I fed into the bullshit. I was 38 hot. I was really more so attacking the NFL than attacking him personally, because I would never attack him personally. How dare you motherfuckers could talk about, oh yeah, and you know the advertisement came across the TV. Yeah, the Latino girls, they come home and all this and all that shit and da-da-da. Miami is Latino and we got the Super Bowl and all this shit here in Miami. And I'm like, hold the fuck on. And I go off on the social media. This is fucked up. No, it's some black people live here. We have black entertainment here. We have black entertainers here. We have Latino entertainers here that support each other. We have Pitbull here, an artist that I discovered who's international. We have Rick Ross here. We got Flo Rida. We got all this shit here. We got Trick Daddy. We got Trina. We got all this shit here. And you go find Shakira and Jennifer Lopez? These motherfuckers ain't from here. And so, man, so I went out hardcore, not attacking Jay, attacking the NFL, attacking anybody who had anything to do with it, but letting them know that, hey, look, I stand on business. I stand for the respect of my town. And Jay got on the phone. He called up 30 motherfuckers. And 30 people called me. Hey, man, Jay-Z looking for you. Hey, Jay looking for you. Khaled called me. Jay looking for you. Trick Daddy called me. Hey, Jay looking for you. Okay, I'm here. Get Jay my number. Now, mind you, me and Jay-Z friends. That's my guy. Know him long time. Long before he became big-time Jay-Z. Know him when he ran with Biggie Smalls. And Biggie Smalls was the one who introduced me to Jay-Z. Biggie Smalls told me, hey, man, that nigga gonna be the next nigga. So Biggie Smalls told me. And that's why you saw me interview him on the infamous couch where he was just sitting there and the girls was on the peep show. Jay had no record out. He wasn't hot. He wasn't Jay-Z then. He wasn't the Jay-Z that we know right now. He had no fucking record out. It was Biggie told me that, hey, man, look out for my homeboy. And I did. And I knew I saw what Biggie saw too. Man, this motherfucker here, he know his shit. This dude is going to be big. So what did Jay-Z do? When I went crazy on the social media, what the fuck? Hey, man, they bringing the motherfucking girls up in here. Da-da-da-da. All this here. We got artists here in Miami. Fuck that. Y'all disrespecting Miami. Nobody disrespect Miami. And what did Jay-Z do? Jay-Z got on the telephone. Hey, what's up, man? It's Jay. And I'm like, man, what are we doing? And our conversation was so fucking pleasant. He gave me his rationale, why he did what he did, and then he had another solution he didn't understand. He was coming from a perspective of being from New York and how New York blacks and Latinos work together and how it is. And I had to explain to him, it is a big fight here in Miami. It's a lot of disrespect. And I'm one who bridged the gap between disrespect of blacks here in Miami by Cubans. And I'm the one who worked with the Cubans and worked with the brothers and sisters to try to bring it together. But then there's a large segment of certain type of Mike Ryan type Cubans that think they're better than blacks. And so I had to explain to him that it's different here. We're in a fucking fight. And when you leave us out, then it makes it feel like they running shit. And this is my conversation with Jay-Z. So I had to let him understand from the perspective of a brother from Miami. And I understood where he came from, the perspective of a brother from New York. But then we were able to say, hey, man, shit, okay, I see where you're going at. But you bring these Latino girls here, you got to bring some brothers and sisters, because our music is major. I mean, we Betty Wright. No pain, no gain. Don't disrespect us. Fuck that. But we handled that off the social media. We weren't on no social media. We ain't go back and forth, Luke and Jay-Z and all this shit and everything. Jay is on social media. We didn't handle that like that. We handled that like two responsible black men who had a disagreement but understood each other and why the disagreement occurred. That is how you handle it. This is not what you do. Stephen A. Smith, this is not how you handle this. You're fighting everybody. You're fighting LeBron James. You're fighting Cari Champion. You're fighting all these black people. It's not how you do it. Handle it like me and Jay handle it. It's easy to pick up the phone. These goddamn phones, everybody got two phones. Because these kids are looking at how you all conduct yourselves. They're looking at this. Why do we have to continue feeding the machine of us acting like fucking animals? Why do we have to continue acting like crabs in a bucket? Hey, look, you got motherfuckers on social media all day got something to say about me. I don't feed into it. So every now and then I'll clap back. But I'm not gonna do. I do it in a certain type of way. I use the hate as a springboard. You can say, Luke, you this, Luke, you this here. Then I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna flip it around and make it a positive, and show you how stupid you are. But I'm not gonna be getting it entertaining and fighting other celebrities to show the kids who look up to me. And the respectful and responsible adults who look up to me. We got rappers and shit killing each other. We got a little girl up in fucking Tampa in a car, and she get ready to go to jail. A fucking articulate, beautiful young lady, smart as fuck, going to jail, going to prison. Wrong place, wrong time. We got young people dying and shit because they think that's the way. The way is violence. So y'all may say, oh, no, I'm not on here. I'm not on here. Violence. No, you're doing it with your tongue. You're shooting with your fucking tongue. You're shooting with the hate for one another. But at the end of the day, you don't see black people doing this shit. Shouts out to my girl, Tangela Sears on here. I love you, Tangela Sears. It's my little sister there. She's grieving. She lost her granddaughter. Granddaughters only get 2 grandmothers. Granddaughters only get 2 grandmothers. And they get 2 granddaddies. We all got 1 mama and 1 daddy. That's all you get. You get 2 grandmothers, 2 granddaddies. And I know it's difficult right now for her as she's going through it. And then we lost another good friend of ours, pillar of the community, Roy Hardiman. So it's very important. I'm on here talking about these issues when it comes to this black on black hate amongst each other that's being displayed by these reputable people online. You got Cam Newton every day. You doing some shit. Now you want to talk shit about HBCUs. We know what Charleston White gonna give us. You either subscribe to that bullshit or you don't. There are things that we know not to subscribe to. You want the Desperate Housewives of Atlanta or whatever the fuck they call it? We know that's it. We know what that is. But I'm not looking at Stephen A. Smith go after Cari Champion. I'm not looking at fucking Shannon Sharpe going after Mike Epps and Mike Epps clapping back. I'm not. That's not. Oh, no. No, that's out of the norm. Those people. I'm not having LeBron James had to step to Stephen A. Smith at a basketball game, and then Stephen A. Smith go on and keep talking about it. Then LeBron James going to Pat McAfee show and all this shit. No. That's too much black on black crime. No. This shit got to stop now, gentlemen. I'll be the elder statesman to say it. It's got to stop. Me and Snoop Dogg did 2 diss records back in the days, talking about each other like a fucking dog. Went to Jack the Rapper in Atlanta. I had the biggest brawl in America. Us, Luke Records, the Miami niggas fighting the Death Row motherfuckers. We in Atlanta at the Jack the Rapper convention, and it's going down at the Marriott Marquis, and all the shit happening. Swinging on the chandeliers. Because of a beef record. Thank God nobody died. But me and Snoop Dogg are very good friends right now. When that happened, you know what I did? I invited Snoop Dogg, Suge Knight. I invited them guys to Miami when the Cincinnati Bengals played San Francisco 49ers. I had a suite at Hard Rock Stadium. If you go right now online, Google the picture of me and Snoop Dogg, that was in my suite. When everybody thought that shit was finna blow up, I told the president of the Dolphins. He was like, how did beef ended? I was like, at your stadium. We had a power meeting there. That shit could have went from 0 to 1,000 at the fucking Super Bowl. But I was the bigger man, and I say, hey man, y'all brothers come down, man. Let's squash this shit, man. Because we got little kids looking at us and looking up to us. And I invited them down, no issues, no nothing. They came down and we chopped it up, sat in the room, had a conversation. We killed a whole bunch of bullshit. Some guys from New York had some issues about some things. I ain't calling no names. Who was in the room? Other guys came in. We chopped it up and say, look here, man, it's a bigger thing here. We can't let these people have us out there trying to kill each other. And the beef was squashed. And a lot of other beefs. That's how you do that. So again, people, we can't have this going on. Stephen A. Smith, you're the biggest one on here. You got to shut this shit down. Don't entertain it anymore. And that's where we at, people. It's another edition of the Luke Show. Monday, Wednesday, Friday on my YouTube channel, Uncle Luke TV, Twitter. Make sure y'all follow me there, X, Uncle Luke Real One, Uncle Luke Real One on Instagram. Also on TikTok, 305, Uncle Luke 305. What's up, Alabama? Mobile, Alabama. I love y'all. Y'all out there with WBLX. Mobile, Alabama. This weekend gonna be great. Got football. Miami is gonna win. If your favorite team wins, the Dolphins is traveling over to Madrid to play over there. For what? I don't know. I really don't know. Why in the fuck they're in Madrid? Why is the NFL trying to expand its brand nationwide when it don't have its shit together here in the United States of America? When you have a kid like a Shedeur Sanders being treated like absolute shit. Colin Kaepernick, 2025. Everything that's happening to Shedeur Sanders is what Colin Kaepernick said was going to happen to him, but he wasn't going to allow it. But that's what we got. That's where we at. Why are we here? Why are we here? When we've made so much progress, but racism and racists always show their evil hand. We got enough people coming after us versus, think about it. And now celebrity kids are being attacked. So LeBron James' other son, Bronny, was attacked. Oh, Bronny can't play in the NBA. Bronny this and Bronny that and Bronny this. Stephen A. Smith. Now Bronny out there hitting 17, 18 points and dishing that bitch off and doing what he's doing. And Bronny showing that he could ball just like everybody else. Now the other brother, Bryce, he's getting shitted on. The other night, Arizona basketball coach let everybody in the game. I think they were leading by 50-some points. Everybody came in the game off the bench except LeBron James' son. Everybody came in the game except LeBron James' son. It's like, what the fuck just happened? Shedeur Sanders. Because he's primetime son. He's getting fucked over. LeBron James' son at Arizona, true freshman. They let everybody in the game but him. We got enough of that shit going on for you guys to be fighting each other. I can't make this shit up. It's amazing. But again, ladies and gentlemen, I do this show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's Friday. This is the Friday edition of the Luke Show. I had a great time with you all. Hopefully I inspired somebody. Hopefully I made somebody upset, because I love making people upset. I don't entertain the bullshit. I love making people upset. Bring the hate. My good words that I can tell you all is embrace the hate. You see, I got good lighting. The only reason why I got good lighting is because it takes negative and positive together to create energy. Negative and positive. You can't have one without the other one. You got that red positive wire. Without that negative, you won't create no energy. And without that, you can have that black wire. And without that positive, the red one, you can't create energy. So you need that negativity. That's what I live my life like that. I live my life off of negative energy because of my positivity. What they say about positive? Positive is grounded. The black wire on your battery in your car is what they call the ground wire. And that old firecracker red wire connected to that grounded wire creates energy. So I embrace the negativity. I embrace the haters, because all y'all do is create energy within me. And hopefully you all take the same thing with you. Embrace the hate. It creates energy. Until the next time, yours truly, Uncle Luke. I had a great time today. I'll see you all on Monday, unless something crazy happened over the weekend where I do a Uncle Luke podcast. But make sure y'all check me out on all my social media platforms. Go to Uncle Luke Real One, Twitter, Uncle Luke Real One, Instagram. Follow me over there, Uncle Luke TV on YouTube. And also you can follow me on my Facebook page, my fan page, Uncle Luke over there on my fan page over there. And on TikTok, I am over there on TikTok, Uncle Luke 305. But until next time, in the words of Walter Cronkite, may the good news be yours.
Pull out the stick, come shoot that. Booty poke out like a book bag. Booty poke out like a book bag. Pull over ass too fast. Come, we should go bring that Uncle Luke back.